This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Right then, hi everyone, welcome. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, which means it's getting closer and closer and closer to Radio 2 in the Park in Leicester. And I'm hearing rumours that some of the rider lists of the Radio 2 DJs are outrageous. Pacamax umbrellas, Wellington boots, and there's even a chocolate sponge on someone's rider list. But who can blame DJ Spoonie? Anyway, let's get on with the quiz.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the top.
It's Wednesday, 13th September. Of course it is. We've been talking it up all morning, and let's hope that 13 isn't unlucky for today's contestants on 10 to the top, kicking off with Anthony Burke from St Helens. Hi, Anthony.
Morning, Vernon. How are you?
I'm very good, buddy. You?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not
Nice.
too bad.
Now, how come a gentleman from St Helens, Merseyside, follows Crystal Palace?
Well, it's a long story, really. When I was young and impressionable, Liverpool were actually my team, believe it or not. But as I started to grow up, I started to dislike them quite a lot.
Wow.
Don't ask me why. So, when they played Liverpool in the 1990 FA Cup semi-final, to get on my brother's nerves, I supported Palace on the day, thinking they've got no chance, they're going to get hammered. Obviously, they went on to win the game, and I bought a Palace shirt, and 33 years later, here I am.
Oh, there you go. Have you been down to Crystal Palace?
No, do you know what? I've not. I've watched them up here a few times. I've been to Anfield, Old Trafford, Burnley, you know. It
says here that you're also an NFL fan.
Yes, I am a 49ers fan.
Well, okay, I think they'll get into the championship playoffs.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping so. They had a good win on Sunday, so started the season well.
Right, how do you usually do on 10 to the top?
Well, to be honest, I do usually do quite well, but again, like everybody says, it all depends on the questions, doesn't it? So
yeah, it really does. Well, as always, first one is relatively easy, and then it's your own decision where you play your joker. But remember, 65 is the top score you can get. Anything in double digits is great. 25 plus generally guarantees your victory, so good luck.
Right, thank you. I'll do my best.
To the top on Radio 2.
For 1 point, here we go. In 1997, which group made their chart debut with the number one single, Bop?
That was Hanson.
It was indeed. For 2 points, on their 1982 hit song, Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder said, which two things live together in perfect harmony?
That'll be ebony and ivory.
For 3 points, here's your first clip. Rick Astley's heading to Leicester to perform live at Radio 2 in the Park this Sunday. Listen to his 1988 top 3 hit. Top 3 hit. So it's not that one that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Then give me the title, please.
So don't stop me falling, it's destiny calling, a power I just can't deny. It's never changing, can't you hear me? I'm saying I want you for the rest of my life.
That is called Together Forever.
Yes, it is. Together Forever. 3 points. Well done. Full house so far. For 4 points, let's see if we can keep this run going. What sort of fighting did Carl Douglas sing about on his 1974 number one single?
That will be Kung Fu fighting.
It was, yeah. It was completed in only 2 takes at the end of a 3-hour studio booking, with a view to it being a B-side, but it ended up selling 11 million copies worldwide.
Wowzers. Yeah, I don't own one.
No, neither do I. But I've seen a lot of it in the centre of Leeds during the late 90s, I can tell you.
I'm sure you have, yeah.
Right, for 5 points. Which group started off as Cliff Richard's backing band, then had a string of instrumental hits in the 60s and 70s, beginning with Apache?
That's the Shadows.
It It was The Shadows. 5 points are yours. This one is worth 6. Who spent a month at number 1 in 1990 with her song Show Me Heaven?
That's Maria McKee.
Yes, I thought that might have been a stumbling block, but it definitely wasn't. We march on to the 7-point question. Which member of the Bedingfield family reached number 1 in 2004 with the song These Words?
That was Natasha Bedingfield.
It was Natasha. We are steamrolling these questions. We've got a full house so far. This next question is worth 8 points and it's your second clip. So listen carefully because it's 19 seconds long and use all of that time to come up with an answer. This former member of One Direction turns 30 today. Here's his debut solo top 10 hit from 2016. Who is he?
If the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. Drive highways and byways to be there with you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to you.
One Direction's not really my thing. I'll just say Harry Styles.
It was the other one who keeps churning out singles. It was Niall Horan.
Niall Horan. Oh, do you know, I nearly said him as well.
Oh, mate.
Shocking.
You had 7 correct answers in a row.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
No worries. Right, this one's worth a point. Billie Piper made her chart debut with back-to-back number 1 singles Because We Want To and Girlfriend. But in which year?
Oh, now. That is about 97.
It was 98.
Oh, do you know what? I nearly said 98 as well.
It was 98. Oh, this one's worth a point. It's your last question. We're going to play a joker. It's now worth 2 points. Time is running out in 2003. Supermassive Black Hole in 2006. And Uprising in 2009 were all top 10 hits for which rock band?
I think that was Muse.
Yes, it was Muse! Well done, Anthony. You got 30 points. Decent score. Very good, in fact.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's brilliant. You should take that on party. It's a great score.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, usually over 25 guarantees your victory. But, let's not over butter our toast at the moment because we've got Lee Ashley and Chesterfield to play right after this.
Ibiza experience. Are you up for it or what?
The party capital of the world. Famous for the music, the hedonism,
It was all about liberation and freedom.
and the clubs.
Amazing sound system, the terrace, the crowd.
I'm Sarah Story, and I'm finding out how this tiny island became the world's clubbing mecca.
Just can't get this back home, like.
I look forward to every trip back. Ibiza, what's the big deal? Listen on BBC Sounds.
Well, there you go. Something else to listen to once you've finished with this, I guess. Now, before we get to the second part of the quiz, let me remind you that if you hit subscribe on your podcast platform, you will get the latest episodes from BBC Sounds or wherever you get your podcasts downloaded directly onto your device, so you'll never miss an episode.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the top.
Lee Ashley and Chesterfield has got a mighty bar to jump over. Let's see if we can do the Frosbury flop over 30 points. Here we go. Hi, Lee.
Hello.
It's a big score, but it can be done. But before we play, let's get into yourself. You're a massive Oasis fan. You've seen the band 20 times, Noel Gallagher 4 times, Liam Gallagher 11 times. Does that mean that if there was a corner to choose, you're firmly in the Liam Gallagher corner?
Yeah, pretty much. Although, come on, they're both amazing, aren't they? But yeah, he just pulls off a Parker better, doesn't he?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't think anyone else in the whole wide world pulls off a Parker better than Liam Gallagher. But bearing in mind that that's all Liam seems to wear these days.
Well, cagoules as well. Parkers and cagoules, it's the go-to outfit, isn't it, mate?
It really is. Yeah. Liam, what are you wearing today? Well, a pair of nice slacks and a Parker. A pair of nice slacks and a cagoule. A pair of beach shorts and a cagoule. Everything goes hand in hand with Liam. It's something and a Parker.
I probably still had one when it was 40 degrees the other day.
I've no doubt.
Definitely.
Do you know what? I have no doubt, Lee, that Liam was swanning around in a Parker or a cagoule, as we say. So are you looking forward to the reunion when it happens?
I am. They want to hurry up and get it signed off, don't they?
Yeah, they do. You took in a big, deep kind of... It was almost a sigh there. Does that mean that you're fed up with the bantering that's going on between these two?
I just want it to happen now. It's like, come on, lads, sort it out. Let's get this tour organised.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who think exactly the same. Yeah, you listen to Radio 2 all day in the office. You're in recruitment. What's it like at the moment finding people to fill? Are there any gaps in the employment industry that we need to fill?
There's loads of gaps.
Are there?
There's loads of gaps.
What industries are needing staff?
Anything and everything,
Really?
from like hairdressing to engineers, you name it, right across the board. It's still a weird one at the minute, finding the people required for the roles, but you know, you do your best, don't you? And I cover engineering and construction predominantly, so it's good. I enjoy it.
Well, let's keep it positive then as we start your journey of 10 to the top. You've got 30 points to beat. 65 is the highest score you can get. You've got a mixed bag of questions, but I've got a good feeling. So, Lee, all the best, my friend. Here we go for 1 point. Name the duo whose song I'm Gonna Be, in brackets 500 miles, arrived on the chart for the first time in 1988.
Not the foggiest.
You're going to kick yourself?
Go on.
It's the Proclaimers.
Oh, no. I will walk 500 miles.
Yeah.
Don't. Oh, well.
Not to worry. Right, here we go for a point. Let's kind of start again.
Yes.
Weather With You was a top 10 hit in 1992 for which group?
Oh, my. You always take the weather with you. Oh, no.
Crowded House.
Crowded House, indeed. It's the pressure, mate. Gets to you, doesn't it?
It is. Hey, don't worry. Forget the other two questions. This one's worth a point. We've still got a long way to go. Busted will be live at Radio 2 in the Park this Saturday in Leicester. Now, this song debuted at number 2 in 2003. But what's the title?
One day when I came home at lunchtime, I heard a funny noise. Went out to the backyard to find out if it was one of those running boys. Stood there was my neighbor called Peter and a flush capacitor. He told me he built a time machine like the one.
Year 3000.
Yes!
We're up and running.
Lee, we are in the building. It is year 3000.
Wow.
And Matt and Charlie are going to be playing a Radio 2 in the Park special edition of 10 to the Top on Friday, so that'll be good. Right, for 2 points, it's all about you. Throughout their run of hit singles and albums in the 80s and 90s and noughties, Michael Stipe was the frontman of which band?
R.E.M.
Perfect. Right, let's keep going for 3 points. Bob the Builder had 2 number 1 singles. One was a cover of Mambo No. 5, but what was the title of the other one?
Can We Fix It?
Yes, it was. Can We Fix
wow.
It? Both songs appear on Bob's 2001 album, which reached number 4 on the chart. Elton John even pops up on the album's final track for a duet of Crocodile Rock. Oh, I would have loved it in Glastonbury if Bob the Builder had come up on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have been a classic. Right, for 4 points, we're building up a run here. Which Commodore's song did Faith No More cover in 1993 and land themselves a surprise top 3 hit?
No, gone.
It was a massive tune. It was Easy, but Faith No More renamed their version I'm Easy. Unlucky. For a point. From February 1987, give me the one-word title of the song that put former Wham backing singers Pepsi and Shirley into the top 3.
Love.
It was Heartache.
No.
For a point. In what year did Erasure have a top 5 hit with their song, A Little Respect? So think of the song and then where you were.
Yeah.
And what year was it? So Erasure, A Little Respect.
I'd say 1986.
Oh, nearly! It was the best year for rave music, 1988.
Oh.
For a point, here's your second clip. This 1977 album track by ABBA was never a UK single, but it's become a big favourite since its release and has the same name as a type of bird. What is it?
Is it Eagle?
Yes! Where'd you get that from?
I don't know, mate.
Hey, fair play, you. I looked across to the fishbowl. I'm like, what is this? Never heard that. Apparently, their virtual show, ABBA Voyage, reportedly cost $140 million to stage, but has already been seen by more than 1 million people and is due to run until at least next May. Wow. This is your last question. It's worth 2 points. We're going to play your joker. It's worth 4. Which big 1969 hit by the Hollies then became a #1 single on Reissue in 1988 after being used in a TV ad for a famous brand of lager?
No.
It's Ian Evie, He's My Brother. You got 7 points.
Gosh, I wanted to get in double figures, but there you go. It's still going to be a good day.
It is going to be a great day. Well, if you'd have got that last question right, He Ain't Heavy by the Hollies, you would have got 11 points. So you would have been in double figures.
I'd have been in it. Yeah.
Lee, thank you very much for playing, buddy. And hopefully I will see you at one of those reunion concerts for Oasis if they should happen. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And well done to Anthony. He did well there.
Yeah, well done, Anthony.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Thank you very much, Lee.
Hey, but let's not forget, Lee, you walk away with the 10 to the Top Radio 2 coffee mug, and Anthony, you get the smart speaker. So congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that.
Have a great rest of the week, fellas. So there you go. That is another episode of 10 to the Top done and dusted. It's in the can. What a great score from Anthony. 30. We like that. Very, very well done indeed. Lovely lad Lee as well from Chesterfield. Big Oasis fan. If you want to play, all you've got to do is message us on the WhatsApp. It's 08000 288 291. Email me 10tothetop@bbc.co.uk or even send us a text message 88291.
10 to the Top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.